Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new Let's Play Dofus episode, and today we're going to be taking on the Great Coralator dungeon in the Ankama. If you missed last episode, please be sure to check it out. Sweet, so let's go ahead and do this. So where we're heading is going to be located just on the far left hand side of the coral beach. Yeah, so we've got our team ready, changed the colours on Carlstrom. I wasn't feeling the blue anymore, and I kind of made it seem like the Drago Turkey was chameleon when it's not chameleon, but no one needs to know that. Sweet. So yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Really excited to be finishing off this dungeon and this whole achievement. The goal next is to get everyone to level 100. And that might involve us just finishing off a lot of the monster achievements that are around the area, because we haven't done most of them and we do need to do them. For instance, this island does contain a few monsters which we must kill. So if I go into my achievements and go into monsters and then go down to Otomai, as you can see we do surpass the level, so we are able to gain a reward. And we can do them all the way up to the grassy plains. So these guys here, but I do not want to risk it. I think we could do them. I'm pretty sure none of them one hit KO. I just know for a fact that the Kilibris, this guy on a stick, is very annoying. He does make you pass your turn, I believe. Ooh, 5-star nettle. So yeah, if I find a mob with one mob, then I'll be sure to take... Oh, like Kido, here we go. So we'll take this one on with the full team, just so we all get the progression in the achievement. Right. Sweet, so the Blitzkrieg. Yeah, it's going to be impossible. So we can't do that. Jesus, this guy hits hard. Wow. So yeah, I would advise doing one mob at a time if you are going for achievements, because if you haven't faced a mob in a while, like I haven't for instance, you know, you don't want to be risking your whole account on the line of one mob. So yeah, that's a really good word of advice. You know, just because their level is lower doesn't necessarily mean that you can take them on, because some mobs in the game are able to one hit KO despite their level being extremely low. As you can see, that Ennie's heals has massively improved. We heal about 150 now. Oh, we actually could have done the challenge, because we do hit quite high, which it's quite impressive actually. Okay, not a problem. So at least we know that the Kido has got a lot of health, and we do get some Kido feathers, so we can't complain there. Okay, so let's just continue going to the Coralator dungeon, because that's the aim of the episode. The achievements in the dungeon, from what I remember, the Coralator can one hit KO, but it does have very low movement points. I believe the achievement is Blitzkrieg, which basically means you must kill the enemy before their turn starts. This mob does have a high amount of HP, so we won't be able to do that today, I'm afraid. And I believe the other achievement is to end your turn next to an enemy. Now bearing in mind, I've just said that this mob can one hit KO you. It's not ideal for our team to just go for the achievements. You know, if you can one hit KO one of us, you can one hit KO all of us. If it gets to a point where, you know, I'm perfectly set to be able to do that achievement, then obviously I'm going to be doing it, but it's not my priority to do the achievement this run. This run is to just get the quest over with. Oh, I must change that, that's going to be annoying. Yeah, to get the achievement over with and the quest line as well, and then we can start focusing on higher level dungeons and also utilising our time and experience, because our levels are basically increasing. I also do need to be grinding some professions. My harvesting professions aren't as good as I like them to be. The big ones are lumberjack, miner and farmer. as you can see from my profession, it's mostly crafting and sort of like weapon stuff. So like I've mostly been sort of buying mats, or obviously because of the amount of dungeon runs I do, I just make items through them. But it would be nice to have some sort of nice harvesting stat. So what I might do is, which will probably utilise a lot of my time, is because I've got 4 characters, it might get quite annoying, but you know, it's nice to do it, just in case one of them does die. I'm gonna probably put lumberjack on one, miner on one, farmer on one, and alchemist on one. Maybe even hunter. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Hunter can be a really nice source of food, and also it can be a really good source of XP, of course. So I'm thinking hunter might be really good on the Sacria, because that is our strongest character as of now. Asadida would be a really nice miner, because she is strength, and mining takes a lot of pods. Oh, we leveled up. I didn't realise. So I did actually just purchase 1 month subscriptions through my Echo account. So what I did was basically transfer money from Echo onto all these characters, and then use that money in order to fund a 1 month subscription, so I don't have to worry about that because the subscriptions were ending. So here we are. This is Great Coralator Dungeon, and we have to talk to Tina Montinel. So we're going to use a bunch of keys. Bear with me, I'll just quickly do this on all of the alts. Just ensuring I've got the quest first, because I don't want to be taken on a dungeon and not have the quest. Let me double check. And finally, yeah, so we've got the quest on all of our characters, which is good. And here we are. So these are coral monsters. Now, if we look at our achievements, again, we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. If we go on to the monsters, and down to what am I? Coral beach monsters. So basically, we have to do the challenge in this mob fight to tick off some of these. I think it's 4, yeah. So we're going to try do the challenge, no matter how difficult. We should be quite easy, because these mobs are relatively simple. Okay, so we got statue and 2 for the price of 1. I think we can actually do... Okay, so I'm just going to do statue. I don't know why the music's not working. I might have to relog in order to get the music back. What I'm thinking of doing is I'll put it on after this, and it might bring back some nostalgic memories for you all. Now our Sadida, probably just summon a sacrificial doll and an inflatable. That should kill the Passoa. It's a really nice drink, Passoa. I also want to know where you guys are from. So, you know, relatively speaking, I assume most of you can speak English, but that doesn't necessarily mean you are English. I myself am from the UK, in the mainland, so not towards the sea area, no coastal, as you can tell by the accent. But yeah, if you guys just tell me where you're from, I think it's quite interesting to see where, you know, your viewers are located, because then I can kind of like, I don't know, talk about each aspect of it, I guess. Ooh, I was going to do something quickly. Let's have a look. Does this actually work? Okay guys, I hope you're ready for this. So this is Dofus' original music back in 1.29. This is a long time ago. Just going to lower it down a tiny bit, just to keep it in the background. But yeah, this brings back a lot of memories for me. This is when I started playing Dofus, and it was the best time of my life, I'm not going to lie. It was, you know, I'd rush home from school with my brother, and we didn't have subscription. We was just little kids, but you didn't have to subscribe. It wasn't a subscribing game. You could play for free, and it was brilliant for us because we didn't have any money. We was only kids. And then I remember one day my father was like, I'll buy you a month subscription, but he was very against buying stuff online. So for me, it was a massive deal. It was a really big deal, and I used that online subscription every single day. And I remember leaving Astrub after doing as much as I could. I think I didn't do all the quests, but because I was very young, I wasn't like a completionist. I was more just having fun, I guess. But what was interesting was I remember fighting a Perceptor, thinking it was a mob, and a bunch of level 200s joined. Now what's funny about that is, I remember when they got in a fight and they was like asking if I'm new and all this, and they didn't kill me. They let me win. Which was really, for me, that was just like the start of wow. And I didn't realise how important it was until I obviously started playing the game a bit more and got to realise how they just let me go, which was quite intriguing. The Perceptor it didn't have a lot of items in it. I just remember it was like loads of Pee-wee stuff. But it was definitely a moment of joy which I'll never forget. So yeah, that's what this music brings back. Also brings back many memories in regards to sets. Dropping cobble set was one of the hardest things to do. Believe it or not, you had to run Ankama dungeon multiple times. We didn't have to do that, but we chose to do that because it was the easiest way to do it. Yeah, we had to run Ankama multiple times. It was just, it was annoying. But when you finally got that gobble headgear, which back then was really, really, really nice, it gave better stats than it does today. After getting that, you would be like over the moon. There was Leak Pie, which is a 2 AP intelligence spell, very, very useful. I'm gonna try get it on my Any. I remember doing drop pies for them. That was, you just join a group and you just try drop Leak Pies all day, and you'd probably get 1 or 2. Weapon skills. Each weapon used to have its designated skill. So you had hammer skill, sword skill, wand skill, bow skill, and each skill obviously increased the amount of damage that specific weapon would deal. Oh, bollocks. Oh well, Cadu's statue, it's fine. Then a lot of stuff changed, The big update, I think it was like 2 point something, and the whole of Dofus changed. The whole of the environment, the scenery, every single map everything got changed. And it wasn't a downfall, it was really, it was well received by the community. But it was just like, wow, everything's changed. And I had a break for about 2 years and then came back, and it was like, wow, this game is not what I remembered, but I enjoyed it still play it to this day, so something must be going right. God, these guys here, oh yeah, I just remembered. So as you can see from, I'll try to show you, because I might actually die on Sakura. Oh my god, look at them heals. Sakura might actually die. So yeah, basically when these mobs hit, they reduce your resistance. As you can see, my Sakura's got minus 500 resistance in everything, which isn't ideal. So be careful of that. That's what I mean. Don't underestimate low tier mobs. Hopefully this can kill. Nah. Okay, so this is the 3rd room, by the way. So the next room is the coral room. I remember. It's not the end. It's not the boss. It's just a semi-boss. What's the next mob? This guy. yeah, I'm quite tempted to character swap my Eka Flip into a Uginak. Now, you guys give me the insights to that. If you've played an Uginak before, you obviously understand that a chance Uginak is really strong in PVM. But you have this really nice AoE spell called Tibia. They can deal massive amounts of damage, especially chance-based ones. And we are level 85 on Eka Flip, so obviously we don't have to do any grinding, which is good. Obviously, other options, because I don't want to stay an Eka Flip, to be honest. And if I do, I'd probably go Strength anyway, but that's around level 143 when you receive Moolf set. So I don't want to be staying an Eka Flip for a long time. It's not essentially a very important character in this team. And what I mean by that is it's not actually, it doesn't really do much. It doesn't have many, you know, obviously it has its moves, but it doesn't have, you know, we need this, whereas the Eni really do need that, and the Sedida, we actually really need that for PVM. The Sakura is our full frontal force, so realistically a good option might actually be going a what was the character? I'm trying to think. There is a certain class which is really good chance. A panda, that's it. And a panda is brilliant because they can position pretty much every mob. You used to always have to have a panda on your team, regardless, because of how amazing and effective they were. There's also the option of going a chance Urza. Now, the problem with that is we've already got a summoner, so having another summoner would just make fights extremely long. But yeah, guys, tell me your input. What do you think? I have updated some of the items on the Eka Flip, so I'll just link them in chat so I don't have to keep switching. And then on the Eni, I believe, yeah, I also merged some items. There we go. And Sedida, did we do anything? I'm just going to go through this quickly while I am healing up. No, I haven't put anything on the Sedida yet, so I need to do that. Okay, so as you can see, basically our Eka Flip is rocking the Royal Indigo Blob set, and I've Vitality Maged a Salt and Battery Cape. I didn't over mage it too much. 65 isn't bad, but it's just expensive. I didn't want to waste loads of money. So yeah, we got some Vitality on there. Also made a King Jellic's crown, which it's not needed on the Eka Flip because it gives no beneficial stats. It just gives Vitality and critical. That's pretty much it. That's all you need on the Eka Flip. So I don't know why I'm using it. I just thought it was a nice item. I made it and I was really happy with the roll I got. I got 5/5, near perfect in one roll. Like that's an amazing roll. And an Axle. This is obvious. It gives 1 AP. It's 200 chance needed, and it's just I haven't Vitality Maged it yet because my Smith Magus isn't high enough. I haven't even. It's level 9. Yeah, not a chance. Maguses take a long time to level up. So yeah, until I get level 72 Smith Magus, this is staying how it is, unfortunately. The Eni, I'm really happy with this actually. So as you can see, my Tailor, my Custom Magus is 89. That's because I spent a long time maging these. Now we've got Scurvy and Cloak. I'm missing a lot of stats, but the stats I'm missing, I'm not too bothered about. We don't really hit with the Eni, we mostly heal, so we needed perfect heals. Intelligence, I guess it could be increased, but it was getting to the point where the damage, the sync on the damage would be so high that if I tried to maintain both 5s, my vitality would just drop, and I was just getting very unlucky, so I got annoyed. But we've got the 10 heals, which is important, and the Lullaby, which is a really nice hat. I love this hat. As you can see, we don't need the agility, so I just left that. The resistance could be obviously increased, but it was mostly for the heals and the vitality as well. There is a really nice set which I found that we're going to actually equip onto the Eni once we can afford it. I'll get the mats to make it. If I just go onto level and we go down to, I believe it's level 80. No, it's level 90, I think. There's a really nice set. I'm going to try to find it for you guys. It is one of the newer sets. I don't remember the name. which is why I'm going through this. So this is a nice set. Really do like this set. We're actually going to have to run that dungeon eventually. Obviously the inexpensive bit is the Rose of Sands. We could actually try go for them. But yeah, this set is really nice. I do like it. 140 charms. But yeah, anyway, that's not the set I'm on about. Oh, here it is. The Rictus set. Now, this set, we're going to run a dungeon anyways. It's located in Sidmouth. To get the drops. That when I say run a dungeon, I mean run a dungeon in order to get the mats to create the item. Yeah, it's dropped in the caravan alley by these mobs. They're not too hard. It's around our level, but we want to get a bit higher so we know we're going to beat them. I've actually just gone off that. Okay, so it's called Rictus. Now I'll show you quickly. When the full set is equipped, and it's only 3 items, believe it or not. When the full set is equipped, you get 20 extra heals. 20! And you also get a range, which is brilliant. Now, when you equip them all, you have a chance of having 42 heals. That is ridiculous for that level. Now, if I check my stats on the Eni at the moment, my heals currently are 59. And that's with a Golden Scarabugly wand, which we can still equip, which contains 13 heals. We're also using the Royal Morello set, which has a total of 4 heals, so we might change that up. We don't really need the Morello set on her anymore. The Golden Scarabugly ring gives 6 heals, and having 2 items equipped also gives 1. So onwards, we're talking about 80 plus heals, and obviously if our intelligence is high, it'd be really, really nice. Anyway guys, sorry about my rambling there, just thought I'd give you a nice little update. So we're going to be fighting the 4th mob, and then we're on to the boss. I do have to remember to take off my idol. And that's very important because the idol actually increases MP, and we do not want to increase the boss's MP because it can one-hit KOs from CC. And that, for you guys who don't know, CC is close combat. Now we don't want, obviously see there, everything gets 2 MP because of this idol. The reason why I'm using it is to gain XP and loot. Okay, so the challenge is unpredictable again for the 3rd time in a row. So yeah, we're going to have to take that off. I'm just going to buff up the Sacria to make this fight a bit faster. Ooh, we actually got Claw of Kangol. Nice. So we've got 7 MP. God, these songs are bringing back memories. Okay, sweet. So we have to kill the Coralator, which we can actually go hit. There we go. So that's why we buff him, so we can just one-hit everything. Okay, sweet. Can't really deal any damage on that guy. I don't remember this song. I wonder which area this is from. Oh, I failed Unpredictable. Oh, God. Okay, it's not big of a problem. You know, we can just go back and fight the mobs. That's annoying. I should be known as the guy who just fails everybody's challenge, I swear to God. Boom, boom, boom. Die. Very close. Okay, so we're going to be onto the boss room now. Really nice music for the boss room. Here we are. So here he is, the big guy himself. So quickly, just remembered. So if you go into our inventory and we double click our idols. There we go. So this is the idol I've got equipped currently. I'm just going to unequip that. Now we could have minor dynamo, which just doesn't really. But we need to do the. Every starts 50% of damage. Ooh. I'm going to use that one. That's not a hard one. Can we use that in a group? Yeah. Sweet. So that's actually an idle score of 10, which means we can do the idle score 8 achievement. Whew. So anything that wouldn't hit KOs, guys, I'd be very frantic about it. You know, for me, I'm quite... Oh god. Quite scared. Right, so here we go. There he is. He's got 2000 HP. He's minus air and he's minus earth. So it's focusing him with the Sedida and the Sakura. He has got 3 MP, which is amazing because obviously if he had the Dynamo, he'd have 5. Quickly, if we go into the achievements and type in Coral. As you can see, it's Blitzkrieg and Impertinence. So I was right in regards to the achievements. Impertinence, it's easy, but it's hard. My Sakura is close combat, so we can't really do that. But yeah, let's go straight into it. So as you can see, he always starts over there, which is good. And I'm not going to do any achievements, guys. Just, yeah, I shouldn't really. Don't want to risk it. We can come back and do them anyways. It's not too hard when you get to like level 120. Because the set bonuses you get from them are ridiculous. Okay, so I would love it if OBS would change screens for when I change character. If you guys have any ways I can do that, please let me know. I would love to do it. So that's one down. I'm going to summon a Mad Doll. When we get to level 100 on the Sedida, we actually gain a really nice spell called the Ultra Powerful. It's basically a Mad Doll, but it reduces MP. And obviously hooking it up with a Mad Doll, we infect more enemies, which is brilliant. So here we go. The boss has just gave himself 12 AP, but he can't move too much, so it's not to worry about. Wow, this song. Do 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 do. I think we could also, so his MP is reduced. And that's probably it. That's how easy this fight is. As you can see, he 1-hit KO that and he healed. Don't want to get too close to him, but I kind of do. So I'm just going to like edge myself towards him. So next turn I can hit him. Okay. Really like this Sedida. I'm really glad I chose it. Would recommend. Okay, so that's probably a game. Sweet, done. So as you can see, we've got quest updated, brilliant dungeon, and yeah, nice achievement. So we might get a level up. Definitely get a level up. Actually, I need to change the XP of my guild. I've put it to 90% to level up the guild a bit. I'm going to put it to 5. And confirm. Nice. So if we're completing that achievement, guys, we actually get an ornament. And if we... There we go, and that's the ornament. Press save. Now when we hover over our character, we have this nice looking ornament. And I'm really happy to have that on every single character. you know, that is an achievement in itself, to just be able to get this far and have the ornament for everyone. It's really nice. We also get some nice karmas and some nice experience as per usual. So let me just save that one, and finally the Eka flip. So what items did we acquire from that fight, and what can we use of them? So we got, not too much. It seems the most rare one would probably be this one. What can we make with that? So a great coral. Ooh, Dora La Black. It's a really nice hat. Evening Star. Yeah, you can't make too much with that, I guess. But one of these bulbs is really, really useful. Yes, the bulbs are used in making the class hats and capes. It's really nice. Yeah, okay. So we wasn't going to get like amazing drops just due to the fact that this dungeon is a level 50 dungeon. So let's go claim our reward on our Sacria. Obviously I'm not going to show it on everyone else because everyone just gets the same reward. So if we go to Astrub, and ooh, what's that? Oh, sweet. It's part of a quest, I didn't realise. Okay, so yeah, bottom of Astrub. Go over here. And I did discuss this in my last video, I believe, or it was a video before that, in regards to having this quest line unlocked. You have to be level 20 minimum, and I would highly advise getting this quest line and Meta Munchkin, who is located in the field dungeon, sorry. And basically they just run you through each dungeon in the game. Sweet. So quest updated. Let's talk to someone else. Oh god. So where's this guy? Okay, so that guy is probably going to give us some more quests. So we'll quickly just head there because I do have the zap. Have been collecting a few zaps. Server's dead today. I mean, it is 1:30 on a Wednesday, I believe. Okay, so where is he actually? Have I gone to? Okay, he's only up there, that's fine. So yeah, what usually happens is you will finish this quest line and you will get another quest line to finish some higher tier dungeons. So it's just a game of dungeons, really. The route I'm going, anyways. So I assume there he is. Sweet. So yeah, the next one would be the Blop dungeon, and we get a nice little achievement, which I didn't realise. And yeah, that'll be the next one, and then all the way up to, I believe it is Dungeon Hurricane. Yeah, Dungeon Hurricane, and yeah, that's a long way away. But yeah, get a nice little achievement, and the next dungeon we're going to be fighting is a Royal Blop dungeon. If you guys want me to show that, obviously let me know. It's not a very hard dungeon. If you want me to stick making the harder dungeons, so be it. You know, I don't mind at all. Any dungeons you guys want explaining or recording, please let me know as well. There is a stupid amount of dungeons, and it's nice to be able to explain them to people. So yeah guys, I appreciate your time for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.